Well, yesterday we learned that Ironheart is one of the shows that Marvel Television has delayed and even moved off the schedule. This has led to a ton of speculation, but now a new report seems to indicate the show is indeed still full steam ahead. Marvel has just got some strategic timing. So let's dive in. Well, way back when Wakanda Forever finally dropped, it served as a pretty solid introduction to a new character, RiRi Williams. People who knew her from the comics knew she is Ironheart, and by the end of that film, she had, well, quite the suit of armor. Now, as many of you know, she was forced to leave that suit in Wakanda, but it was pretty obvious to many fans we were headed into a new series, and she would be developing her own tech, a crucial part of her character, and obviously building her own new suit of armor. Now, when we got that update from The Hollywood Reporter about Marvel's schedule, this show was actually one of the shows that was basically put on the back burner. Ironheart, Wonder Man, and Daredevil all need some more production done, and since the writers are striking and so are the actors, none of that is happening right now, so it's been moved off the schedule. Now, this leads us to a new report from Can We Get Some Toast? And as we've pointed to, we really don't like anonymous scoopers all the time, but Toast has been hitting quite a few home runs, and this does align with some of Marvel's plans and their current storyline that they've been developing behind the scenes. What he is saying is that this delay is not just about production, but the idea now is for Ironheart to be released in very close proximity to the upcoming movie Armor Wars. That particular film was going to put Don Cheadle's War Machine front and center and will pick up in the aftermath of Secret Invasion. If you remember correctly, it was revealed that he's been a Skrull since Civil War. And since then, we've seen the Department of Damage Control seize Stark Industries technology, and I am sure this is going to be the precipice for whatever happens in the upcoming Armor Wars event. Now, I could totally see why Marvel would want to align these two details. The MCU is old enough now, we kind of have a family of characters going on, and Ironheart definitely falls into that Iron Man family. Tying these two franchises closer together makes a lot of sense. Because over the course of Phase 4, one thing we have noticed is quite often Marvel has introduced a new character like Shang-Chi, and then we go years and years without hearing from that character again. Over the courses of Phase 1 through Phase 3, we really got to know a lot of those characters because they were in theaters every year or every other year. Chris Evans, I think, played Captain America 5 times in less than 7 years, and this is what drove fan connection and something that's been broken in the current MCU. Now, there are a lot of other rumors surrounding this show. We've heard Sacha Baron Cohen is playing Mephisto and is actually interested in Our World technology, as well as the possibility of Eldon Ehrenreich playing Obadiah Stane's son, neither of which are confirmed. We do know the Hood is part of the show, but the extent of how all these villains work and where the series actually lands when Armor Wars is written, well, that's something we're going to have to watch, because I do suspect if they want to tie these two close together, they're very likely to alter the story in Ironheart to fit it closer into Armor Wars. When we finally get more details on how all this is going to work, it might be a little while, but until then, we're going to keep our ears to the ground and let you know right away.